What's up, Bruce? Cowboys here. Oh man, I gotta get you your wrench, Cal. Hold on, kid. Oh. Welcome to Lazy Camp. Oh my God. On today's Lazy Camp, today in the sun. Lazy Camp. If you see anyone else doing Lazy Camp, you know they got that shit from me. Oh my gosh. Lazy Camp. Welcome everybody to Lazy Camp. Lazy Camp. Lazy Camp. Oh, hello, Beth. Good morning, Beth. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my God. You know Pine smoked last night. That dude rage quit so fucking hard, bro. He couldn't stand not smoking. He even smoked a fucking CBD joint that everyone figured was tobacco. That was wild. Good morning, morning. Good morning, Beth. Good morning. Good morning. Man, I look terrible out here. This is a bad camera angle. I shouldn't be shit. Good morning. 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 Welcome in. Good morning. Cowboy in the chat. Good morning. 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 Should I get the show phone? I mean, it's a Yiddish Man and Lazy Camp. Wait, Frank didn't go to the park today? Good morning. Good morning, Beth. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Buy Yiddish Man a falafel. That's funny as shit. Good morning. Good morning. Morning, everybody. I was in the shower and I thought Yiddish Man from Lazy Cam. How does it get any lazier? I mean, come on. And we only speak Yiddish. I don't talk anything else. All I do is speak Yiddish. That's all I do. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, we are live from Walt Disney World, Lake Buena Vista, the beautiful view. The lake with the beautiful view. This is Lazy Cam. On Lazy Cam, I got this from my friend. I got this idea from my friend. You know what I mean? We just, yeah, discussing the tuck-in. This is Florida, man, where you can be lazy. Hi, and welcome to Lazy Cam. Should I go get the show phone or what? I can't see you guys. Yeah. Oy vey is mir. Here I am. This is Yiddish Man, and I'm from Lazy Cam. It's a brand new concept that I came up with. It costs nothing. That's the best part. There's no cost at all. And the results are amazing with Lazy Cam. You just lay here, you know what I mean? And the sun does all the work. You see? You get that refreshing glow in your face from the sun. Yeah, that's what it is. I used to be, when I was in Brooklyn, I would go for the rainbow bagel. That's right. Until I figured out what's with the rainbow bagel. I mean, it's just a plain bagel, right? Except it has that what's that stuff? The food coloring? Yeah. So here I am in Brooklyn, underneath the tracks. I'm eating this rainbow bagel. God forbid, with the schmear the size of Mount Vesuvius. You know, have you ever gotten a schmear and it's like a pint? It's a pint of cream cheese. What do you want? What are you gonna do with all that? What do you do with a pint of cream cheese on a rainbow bagel? Fuck it, you know. All right. That's it? All that and nothing? I look terrible, dude. This is the worst camera angle ever. I hope you guys enjoy that. Concept lazy Yiddish. I got this idea last night watching my friend. He was sitting in front of the camera, you know, and Yiddishing it up. I was there. I'm thinking I'm going to put a menorah right here. Should I grab my menorah? That's funny. Have a menorah on the set. It's too much work, bro. You know what I mean? This is Lazy Cam. I look terrible too. Can't believe I allowed this shot. Oh shit. I wanted to invite you guys in to Lazy Cam. hmm Oh, I bet you got tucked in. Hey, welcome in, Dan. I bet you got tucked in last night, cowboy. The moment Jody hung up, I was gonna be like, "Oh, the show's over, everyone." Blah blah blah. And sure enough, within 5 minutes, I think you had killed it. That was wild, brother. That was wild. But it did create this concept that we know now as Yiddish Man. You've heard of Robot Man? You've heard of the Tan Man? Now you have Yiddish Man. Yiddish Man with the lazy cam, everybody. We drink our blue juice from a straw. Lazy cam. Now, what is the magic to lazy cam? Well, first things first, you'll need a lounge chair. You'll need to be nonchalant. Is this a good shot? Are you guys right up my nose? Beth is here. When life makes you verklempt. Shalom, everybody. Shalom. Beth's in charge. She's writing material. The sun's too much for me. I gotta tell you, I was oivaying at the shmear, and I had a schmear, and then I went to the bagel. I got some whitefish, but the whitefish was too bony, like Joni. Bony like Joni, and so I went with the gefilte fish. So here I was, and I picked up a little bit of gefilte fish, and I thought to myself, you know what? Gefilte, you know. There I was with the gefilte fish. Driving in my 76 Coupe de Ville with the Jew Canoe license plate on the front. You heard what I said. I had the license plate on the front that said Jew Canoe, all right? Anyway, there I was, and I was in the kosher aisle. I was making my way through the kosher aisle when all of a sudden, this person named Lucille came into my sight. Oh, don't hit the camera. What the hell? Yiddish Man, please like the stream. That's right. Please like and subscribe. Yiddish Man, he's the man. He's my favorite man, Yiddish Man. Yiddish Man can do things. He gets things done. That's Yiddish Man. Yiddish Man, first at Temple. Yiddish Man. You've heard of Robot Man? Now you have Yiddish Man. Yiddish Man, we do what we can. Yiddish Man. Yiddish Man. Yiddish Man. Wait up, Beth. Wait. This isn't exciting enough? I did this for you, Beth. This is Lazy Cam. Lazy Cam. That's right. It's Lazy Cam. Later, y'all. Later, y'all. Later, y'all. Later, y'all.
earlier?
About what?
Bridges, cars, and boats.
Now, we're talking about bridges over the causeway, not the ones in your mouth.
I don't have any, my friend.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah.
Calm down, sir. Take a deep
fine
breath.
and dandy. Those are regulated by the United Corps of Engineers. You knew that, didn't you?
No.
Well, it is. All bridges over navigable waterways.
See, if I knew that, I wouldn't have been asking, see?
What's that?
I said if I knew the answer to the question, I wouldn't have asked it in the first place.
Okay, well, all I'm saying, sir, is that the United States Corps of Engineers are the ones that regulate bridges over navigable waterways.
Over what?
Navigable waterways.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So it's up to them to decide what time the bridges should not be open to the marine traffic.
Yes? And what time should they not be open to marine traffic, sir?
I'm telling you that they come up with the times.
Well, what is the time?
I believe it's at rush hour times, sir, that they are not open to marine traffic. Other than that, they are open to marine traffic.
So, in other words, any schlep with a boat can come along and back up traffic for 2
That is
miles.
absolutely correct, sir.
Well, what kind of a communist bunch of crap is that?
That is not a communist bunch of crap, sir.
Sounds like some kind of Neanderthal fascist, commie, pinko
You've got
conspiracy
5,000
to me.
automobiles to one boat.
Right, exactly.
So the boat is going to stop for 5,000 cars? Is that it?
No, I think that 50,000 cars ought to stop for one jackass in his boat. I think that's what they ought to do.
Man, you better know your laws, mister, because you sure don't.
That's right.
I suppose you want the damn bridges closed to boat traffic in a hurricane, too.
I want the bridges closed, period, okay? I want them closed. I want the bridge tender to go home and watch MTV and get the hell out of our lives.
In other words,
I want those bridges closed. Let them use the Julia Tuttle, okay?
You don't
Let them
like
use the
it.
McCarthy Causeway. I think they ought to go on the George Washington Bridge and jump all the bridge tenders. How do you like that, sir?
Well, I don't know about you, but you sound like some stupid...
Yes, sir. Yes.
I wanted to talk to you about bridges,
About what?
cars, and boats that you talked about earlier.
About what?
Bridges, cars, and boats.
Now, we're talking about bridges over the causeway, not the ones in your mouth.
I don't have any, my friend.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah.
Calm down, sir. Take a deep
fine
breath.
and dandy. Those are regulated by the United Corps of Engineers. You knew that, didn't you?
No.
Well, it is. All bridges over navigable waterways.
See, if I knew that, I wouldn't have been asking, see?
What's that?
I said if I knew the answer to the question, I wouldn't have asked it in the first place.
Okay, well, all I'm saying, sir, is that the United States Corps of Engineers are the ones that regulate bridges over navigable waterways.
Over what?
Navigable waterways.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So it's up to them to decide what time the bridges should not be open to the marine traffic.
Yes? And what time should they not be open to marine traffic, sir?
I'm telling you that they come up with the times.
Well, what is the time?
I believe it's at rush hour times, sir, that they are not open to marine traffic. Other than that, they are open to marine traffic.
So, in other words, any schlep with a boat can come along and back up traffic for 2
That is
miles.
absolutely correct, sir.
Well, what kind of a communist bunch of crap is that?
That is not a communist bunch of crap, sir.
Sounds like some kind of Neanderthal fascist, commie, pinko
You've got
conspiracy
5,000
to me.
automobiles to one boat.
Right, exactly.
So the boat is going to stop for 5,000 cars? Is that it?
No, I think that 50,000 cars ought to stop for one jackass in his boat. I think that's what they ought to do.
Man, you better know your laws, mister, because you sure don't.
That's
I
right.
suppose you want the damn bridges closed to boat traffic in a hurricane, too.
I want the bridges closed, period, okay? I want them closed. I want the bridge tender to go home and watch MTV and get the hell out of our lives.
In other words, you
I
don't
want
like
those
the boat,
bridges
do you?
closed. Let them use the Julia Tuttle, okay?
You don't
Let them
like-
use
you
the
don't like-
McCarthy
you don't like the
Causeway.
boat, do you?
I think they ought to go on the George Washington Bridge and jump all the bridge tenders. How do you like that, sir?
Well, I don't know about you, but you sound like some stupid, idiotic jerk.
The sun country has gone into the sun. It went off into the western thing and off and followed the sun. Right into the depths of Uranus.
What?
You heard what I said, sir. It's like off into the outer edges of the universe.
How can you... I don't understand this.
You don't understand what? You don't understand what we're saying? Would you like
I
an interpreter?
understand what you're saying. What are you taking up our time for?
What am I taking up your time? I'm just sitting here in Miami, sir. They just slapped this baby on over there, okay? Don't go blaming me for it. I'm just doing my best to do my duty, sir.
So that's all we have to turn to now?
No, not just me. Now you got like Rick and Suds from 2 to 6 in the afternoon. If you think you hate me, wait till you hear them. There's a guy with a beard who's got an IQ smaller than his size, and then there's a little guy who sits along with a man who's got like the balls of a fruit fly.
Well, I'm sure you'll be popular up here for about a whole day.
Yeah? Well, you're listening. We've been on for like 42
That
minutes.
was a mistake.
That was a mistake. Well, don't do it again. Oh, we got a call from Lutz.
Yeah, this here's Lutz again.
All right. What's going on?
Yeah, I guess I made a mistake about you.
You did make a mistake, sir. That was like a kind of a preliminary evaluation.
You're worse than I thought.
I am.
You know, you can sit down there.
But you know something? You're back listening again today.
No. You know, you're real brave sitting down there.
Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Let me say it again. Let me say it again. Why are you listening again today? Did you have another radio accident?
You think you're brave. Anyone can call someone a name from far away.
Anybody can call in. Anybody can call in from Lutz and say, "I'm coming down there and taking care of you." What is your problem, sir? Why don't you find something useful to do
It's
with your
not
time?
just a problem. When we get in Carrollwood and get together, we will take care of the problem.
Really?
It isn't a problem. It's you.
Really?
You will be the problem.
You don't say.
That's right.
And what is it that we've done to offend you so deeply, sir?
You offend. You're over here saying picking rednecks and picking this.
Picking
You
what?
think that's some kind of a joke?
Picking what?
Yeah, that's real funny, huh?
Picking what? Picking like your
Picking
nose?
and all the other
Are you
stuff you're
picking your
saying.
nose, sir? Are you picking your nose?
If I was picking my nose, would I be talking to you, you jerk?
Oh, in other words, you can't do both at the same time?
Yeah, I could.
Well, maybe Jerry Ford can give you some lessons, okay? That's our correspondent in Lutz, who's back with us again. Oh, he's really upset. God, is he upset. We're going to get together and take care of the problem. He sounds like H. Ross Perot, that guy, don't he? A little bit. Probably got the same haircut.
Here's our daily dose of intelligence from Lutz. Hello?
Yeah, you got a problem with loose?
With what?
With loose. It's loose. And
Loose.
you're trying to make it call loose or whatever it was.
It's loose?
Loose. That's how you pronounce it.
Loose.
Now, why didn't you pick some faggot station like 88 and get on there and start
What is that?
singing and
What is 88? What is that?
the University of Central Florida FM? Why didn't you get on there and...
That's a faggot station?
Yeah,
How do you know that?
because I can tell you are just from listening
No, how about
to
the
you.
station? How about you said that's a faggot station? How do you know that?
Because it broadcasts the same kind of garbage that you do.
Garbage? Oh.
And why did you have to take the country music off? There's no...
Why did I take it off? I don't have anything to do with it. You ought to call up the people over there at WSUN and just rip them in
They've
half.
already been called. They had complaints that the phone lines were jammed for hours.
You know something? The number of people that they had listening, you could stick in Lutz and have room for the Chinese army left over, okay?
You just need to clean up your act a little. People up here don't want this.
You know something? That they don't have to listen to it, just like you. And this is the third consecutive day, and you can't turn the damn thing off, can you?
Turn it off. I heard it from someone else.
Why don't you reach over and give it a twist, sir, and the dial too? What are you? If you got like St. Vitus dance, you can't turn over and reach and change the dial as somebody holding a gun. Now, it seems I've asked you that before. Somebody is forcing you to listen to something you don't like.
Well, what are you going around telling people I like the show for?
Oh, in other words, you were listening then.
Someone said I like the show.
You do like the show.
I don't like your show.
You wouldn't be calling. Listen,
It would
no,
be
listen.
another time when
You want to know how I? You want to know how I know you like the? You want to know how I know you like the show? You want to know?
How do you know?
Because nobody is so stupid to call a show they don't like 3 days in a row. Nobody's that stupid.
It ain't stupid. It helps to get rid of you.
No chance. There's no chance.
We
Guess what?
will.
And you know what? We're going to be
We'll
back.
be with
We're
you.
going to be
You-
back
you just
again.
don't get
How
too
come you
comfortable.
called on Monday? You called Monday, said I wouldn't be on Tuesday. What happened?
Don't get too comfortable.
What
You
happened?
won't be on-
No, why don't you answer that? Why don't you answer my question? You called on Monday and you guaranteed the whole state of Florida.
You come up here and you do a show.
You
from here, see how long
guaranteed
you
the
last.
whole state, Mr. Macho Man. You know, if you're so macho, how come you got to go get all your friends in Carrollton or wherever it is? Why don't you come down here alone?
You don't have to be alone because we got more people against what you're doing than what you're for.
You know something? We don't give a crap, okay? You're not answering my question. You can't have a conversation. That's your problem.
Well, why don't you come
Because
up
you're
here?
why don't you come up here? We're going to show you something. Believe me, sir, what you got to show, nobody wants to see, okay?
Well, why don't you come up here and you do a show?
What you got to show, nobody wants to see, okay? What you got to show, nobody wants to see, okay? What you got to show, nobody wants to see, okay? What you got to show, nobody wants to see, okay? That's our daily friendly call from Lutz, and don't let him kid you. He loves this show. He does. He loves it, man. This is his whole life. This is like a new play toy for him. He's just latched onto it and grabbed onto it, and he's loving it. We love you, sir.
at WIOD. 610.
WIOD. The worst talk radio I've ever heard in my life is on WIOD.
Larry King is with us on line 3. And I think Larry's in Washington right now, Andy. Larry's in Washington. We thought we'd bring Bob in to ask Larry a couple of questions. We were all with interest told about some of the comments made by Mr. King to Don Shula over the weekend. And of course, Don Shula retired last week as head coach of the Miami Dolphins. Bob Green is in studio with us. Larry. Hello, Larry.
Hi, guys.
How you doing today?
Super.
I understand you're getting ready to go to Los Angeles?
Yeah, the snow stopped after 2.5 days of being trapped here. It's all blue skies now, but we got about 3 feet on the ground, which is, I think,
because it's snow, absolutely snow
in Washington.
Yeah. Every time I try, I go to the Midwest a lot. Every time I try to travel up there, it's like every time New York is shut down, the rest of the country gets shut down.
Yeah, well, everything is shut. I mean, if anyone's listening in Miami and they're flying to the Northeast,
Larry, how you
go to
doing?
the airport.
Hi, Larry. Bob Green.
Bob, how are you?
How you doing today?
Fine.
I wanted to take over a little segment here of Phil's show if I could.
Sure.
Because we were, and I mentioned this to you when I called you originally. First of all, Henry Barrow sends his regards. Not that I've talked to Henry since.
My man, Henry.
Henry sends his regards. Cheryl sends her regards to you.
That's great. Cheryl's still working there?
Yes, she is.
My God, she'll get her Social Security there.
I'm not going to tell her that.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell her that.
God.
We, frankly, Larry, were a little bit taken aback, I guess is the best way to put it, by comments you made to Coach Shula on your program. My understanding was it was Friday evening.
Yeah, well, I was taken aback when I had 2 different friends call me on, I think it was, one called Thursday night, one called Friday when it was learned that Don was going to retire. And they both said, boy, have you heard your old radio station? I said, no, I worked there 20 years. We're the only station ever to do the Dolphins. And they said, they're creaming them to death. I said, what do you mean? Well, there's these school maniacs are calling in and they're saying personal things about him and they're vilifying him. And there's a guy in the morning looking to knock him off. He should be out of coaching and he's too old. And there's another guy criticizing the way he looks. So when I heard that from 2 different people, what I said to Don was, I heard that the station I worked at and you worked at, because Don and I did a show together every day on WIOD for...
Right.
was rapping you, and he said he hasn't. All he said, well, I'm just finishing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Then he said he hadn't listened to talk radio in 2 years, but that he'd heard about it.
Well,
that's all. So if I'm wrong, tell me where I'm wrong.
Well, first of all, we were not personally attacking Coach Shula. We do a talk show here, as you do. We have several. What we did do, and any talk show would do, certainly relative to a story of this kind of local import, was invite our listeners to call and voice their opinions.
The host had no personal opinions about the coach?
Neil Rogers, quite frankly, if you're speaking of Neil Rogers or Rick and Suds or any of the shows here, had nothing but the most glowing things to say about Coach Shula in his retirement. Now, while he was coaching...
Hold. Neil Rogers has something glowing to say about someone?
Neil was on... The day the retirement was announced, Neil said
I'm
nothing...
talking about before the retirement. I'm talking about after the retirement. After retirement, the whole city applauded him.
I can assure you this, Larry.
What about before the retirement?
All right, I can
That's
assure
what I
you
was
there was nothing personal in any negative statement made by Neil Rogers.
What kind of criticisms were there?
That he had his coaching ability had begun to slump, that the game perhaps was passing him by, that it was time to make room for a coach. And as you know, the popularity of Jimmy Johnson here is well known.
I wrote in my column 3 years ago that Jimmy was going to come and coach Miami, and Jimmy told me that in Dallas.
Phil Costin just says hi too. He's in the other
good.
studio.
But just let me say this.
Yes.
There's a way you can do it and a way you cannot do it. Now, you can encourage callers to vilify. I've been doing this a long time.
I understand that.
I started.
I know
your
that you were
station
with our radio station for
20
many years, yeah.
And so I know how to do a talk show.
Daisy Pumpernicks.
And I know how you can storm up a crowd. And the people who told me I have faith in. So you're telling me that Neil Rogers praised him.
Larry,
I would be shocked.
I would not even bother you. I wouldn't even bother you with a phone call where
I'm not talking about after retirement, everybody jumps on the bandwagon. That's baloney.
No, I'm talking about before Coach Shula announced
Were your
his retirement.
callers personal or insightful?
The callers, some of the callers may have been, some may
When they
have not.
were, what did you say to them?
We got rid of them very quickly, to be perfectly honest with you.
You know,
Many of them were dumped.
your inciting calls were off the air right away?
They were off the air right away, and I
I apologize to Mr. Rogers for his fairness,
Thank you.
to the rest of the staff, and that the two people who told me must have been hearing things.
I got to tell you, Larry, I take what I do very seriously.
Hello?
Larry, Bob's a little emotional.
I'm sorry, I take what I do very seriously. And to have our radio station vilified, not national.
Now, hold on 1 second, Bob. Your station, I was in Miami. How long have you been general manager?
Get Bob a glass of water or something.
How long have you been general manager?
I've been here since 1992.
Okay, I was in Miami 2 years ago. The worst talk radio I ever heard in my life was on WIOD. The
You
worst.
see, it's comments like that I think are very unfair.
Do you want an opinion or not? Do you think Neil Rogers is a good talk show host?
I think he's the best in the business.
I think he's the worst I've ever heard.
I think he's the best in the business. And
Well,
this
if you're
is the kind
proud of him,
thing-
if you're crying because Neil Rogers has been vilified,
What I need to do
you got a weird case going here, man.
Larry, could I
Why don't you
jump?
go on Neil and cry with each
All
other?
right, Larry, could I jump in for a minute?
This is insane.
Well, I've got a general manager here who's crying to Bob. If you can't handle this, I can do this or whatever we want
I can
to do.
handle. I never heard a worse station.
All right.
I think that's patently unfair of you, and I would demand an apology for that statement.
For having an opinion?
No, for saying that this is the worst talk radio you've ever heard. You know the influence that you have over people.
It's
You
the
know
worst
things-
talk radio I ever heard.
I demand an apology for that statement.
I will not give it to you.
I demand an apology for that statement. I'll ask you again as a gentleman
What are you asking me to apologize?
to apologize for vilifying a radio
Oh,
station
do
that I
you
give
want
my
me
heart
to
and
say,
soul to.
Bob? I think.
Larry's expressing an opinion,
Oh,
Bob.
Bob.
Shut
you,
up, Phil.
Shut
You
up,
can
Phil.
shut your
You're
mouth.
the general manager. You're telling your host to shut up.
Bob, what I'm asking you to do is to
Hey guys, I don't think when I was on that station,
Yeah.
you could look up class and
Right.
you'd get WIOD written as
Who
class.
did you name?
This
somebody
is
you
an
work-
embarrassing
Who
thing.
did you work with? Who did you work with?
I worked with
Owen.
Dick Wilson.
Oh, he was terrible.
Goodbye, Bob.
He was absolute. Wait a second.
I'm not going to talk.
No, but wait a second.
Wait a minute.
What
On behalf of the Big Wilson family,
Yes.
I demand an apology for you. Big
Bob,
Wilson
Bob,
passed
it's only
away
fair.
and you called him terrible.
All right, so could the kettle calling the pot black? Is that what
Okay.
it is? You come on
Apologize to the Wilson family.
All right, I apologize.
All right,
to
now,
Wilson.
what do you think of Bill Calder?
Bill Calder was probably one of the best I ever heard.
The great talent. We did
He was
loads of things together.
He was a terrific talent. And by the way, he was a very close friend of Neil Rogers.
Do you think Neil Rogers is a talent?
I think Neil Rogers is the preeminent radio talent in America today. Now,
He's the worst
I
talk show host I've ever heard.
I demand an apology.
No.
I demand it.
I think
Bob,
wait a
we
minute.
can go.
No,
we can go back and forth on this, Bob.
Yeah.
You don't even know your own station.
On behalf
no.
of the Rogers family, apologize.
Bob, we can go back and forth with this all the time.
Oh, what is that? What's that crap supposed to mean?
I apologize.
His mother is listening.
I
and she-
apologize to Neil Rogers' wife.
What is that crack
You
supposed to
said
mean?
his family.
I'm talking about his mother. He
Oh.
has relatives in this
No,
area.
I would tell his mother that she raised a son who's a terrible talk show host.
Bob, either you can go on with this or you can't.
Bob, you can go on with this. I'm not going to change my opinion.
I can't believe it.
No.
I can't. Bob, listen, man. If you want to come on,
crying for Neil Rogers.
he's like crying over here. Give him
Neil
some
Rogers.
I'm sorry.
Well, sorry, Bob.
Hey, Larry,
I gotta figure
Larry,
this
Larry,
game,
can I
right?
just ask you a question here? Where do you think Coach Shula is going to be going after this? Do you think he's going to? Well,
I think he's going to be he'll be vice president of operations for
He's
the Dolphins.
running the team. Yeah, he's going to run the team from that standpoint. But do you think he might want to entertain any other coaching possibilities?
You know, there's a rumor that Baltimore would ask him.
I want an apology.
Bob, shut up.
I don't believe he's the general manager.
You know what? At this point, neither do I.
Yeah, I don't.
All right.
He can't be general manager. Is this a?
Well, you know, I'll tell you
Are you
something
still
right
owned by
now,
Cox?
Yes, we are owned by Cox
You know,
Broadcasting. an $8 billion company.
I do charities for Cox every year, and have made appearances for the Cox people all over the country.
Have you raised money?
I don't.
Thanks a lot, Bob.
So anyway,
This is Larry King, and we're up in the hills of Inverary at the lovely home of Jackie Gleason. We're in what would be you call
Hello. Welcome.
The library. This is a good name for it.
Rewrite real quick with AI in Acrobat Studio. Select any text from your PDF, keep it short and snappy, or make it more thorough. Edit it.
Warning. The following program depicts exercises which, depending upon your physical condition, may be hazardous to your health. You are therefore warned not to attempt any of these exercises without consulting your doctor. Even with such approval, each exercise should be done in moderation and should not be performed if tired or to the point of fatigue or pain. Do not overexert yourself. Aerobicides is a fun way to improve the quality of your life. Start gradually, simplify the movement if necessary, and try to do a little more each day. The thing to remember is be patient with yourself. Stay with the music and remember to breathe out. More oxygen increases your endurance. This is aerobicides number 26 for your thighs, waist, and calves.
Can't play your guitar, bro. Look at this touch guy's guitar, man. We don't even know the front doors is open. So you just came in. Is that okay or not? No, there was some guy invited us in, I believe, to holler through the window, right? Yeah. This is the Scott Truman Show. Nene. This is the Scott Truman Show. How you like this song, dog? Thank God, trying hard, been 20 years now making balls. I'm streaming live, go check the VODs. I'm at the beach now with the dogs. People think they're true to me. You saw Coke out the window? Can't play your guitar, bro. Sure, yeah. Look at this touch guy's guitar, man. Do you have an answer?
know how they am, dude.
We don't even know the front doors is open.
So you just came in. Is that okay or no?
No, there was some guy invited us in, I believe, hollered through the window, right?
Yeah.
This is the Scott Truman Show. Nene.
Alright, yeah.
This is the Scott Truman Show. How you like this song, dog? Thank God, trying hard, been 20 years now, making vlogs. I'm streaming live, go check the bars. I'm at the beach now with the dogs. People think they're cool to me, trolling all y'all endlessly. Haters say I'm not the one, but I am Jim Carrey's son. This is the Scott Truman Show. Nene. This is the Scott Truman Show. This is my favorite verse right here. On the spectrum, live and direct from LA Sun, time to resurrect some. Appreciate you. Let's walk around town. We ain't got shit to do, but text speech. Be the leech. I'm doing sleep stream, I won't even sleep. DJ ever try to come for me? I'm gonna have to neck him, bro. This is the Scott Truman Show. You really gonna give me some of this sushi?
Yeah, can we get some too? Save it with us.
You really don't know who the fuck you're fucking with, cunt. You know who you're fucking with? Me, cunt. Me, cunt. Me, cunt. Hey, nonsense. Me, cunt. Where's my song? Try to attack a robot. So just face. Fuckers, the last fucking thing you're gonna fucking see. Motherfuckers. Disrespect my fucking mother, cunt. Yeah, you cunt. You're gonna fucking pay for it. Pressure. Yeah, good. Very good. Pressure. Very good. You really don't know who the fuck you're fucking with, cunt. You know who you're fucking with? Me, cunt. Me, cunt. Me, cunt. Hey, nonsense. Me, cunt. Where's my song? Try to attack a robot. So just face. Fuckers, the last fucking thing you're gonna fucking see. Fuckers, disrespect my fucking mother, cunt. Yeah, you cunt. You're gonna fucking pay for it. Pressure. Yeah, very good. Pressure. Very good. Pressure. Very good. Who the fuck you're fucking with, cunt? You know who you're fucking with? Me, cunt. Me, cunt. Hey, nonsense. Me, cunt. Where's my song? Try to attack a robot. So just face. Fuckers, the last fucking thing you're gonna fucking see. Fuckers, disrespect my fucking mother, cunt. Yeah, you cunt. You're gonna fucking pay for it. Pressure. Yeah, very good.
exposure to everybody. We'll stick you on IPT, see how fucking good you are, eh?
You're gonna win so much. I love you all to win so much. You may even get tired of winning. And you'll say, please, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no, it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters. Donald Trump has no character. He hasn't given.
I've seen doctors smoking cigarettes, so I know they probably drink sweet tea too. I've seen doctors smoking cigarettes. I know they probably drink sweet tea too.
Pray God don't drop that tea. Pray God don't drop that tea.
I've seen doctors smoking cigarettes. I know they probably drink sweet tea too.
Pray God don't drop that tea. Pray God don't drop that tea. Sweet tea,
Sweet tea, sweet tea.
flippin' sweet. Pray God don't drop that tea. Pray God don't drop that tea. Sweet tea,
Sweet tea, sweet tea.
flippin' sweet. Pray God don't drop that tea. Pray God don't.
I've seen doctors smoking cigarettes, so I know they probably drink sweet tea too. I've seen doctors smoking cigarettes. I know they probably drink sweet tea too.
Pray God don't drop that tea. Pray God don't drop that tea.
I've seen doctors smoking cigarettes. I know they probably drink sweet tea too.
Pray God don't drop that tea. Pray God don't drop that tea. Sweet tea,
Sweet tea, sweet tea.
flippin' sweet. Pray God don't drop that tea. Pray God don't drop that tea. Sweet tea,
Sweet tea, sweet tea.
flippin' sweet. Pray God don't drop that tea. Pray God don't drop that tea. Sweet tea. I'll have to go hit the grocery store at some point.
I've seen doctors smoking cigarettes, so I know they probably drink sweet tea too. I've seen doctors smoking cigarettes.
Mexican Andy, thank you for a beautiful trip. I'm a man of my word. I will pay any fair share, anything, and I will take you to where you want to go next, okay? You didn't pull a knife on me.
Sorry, young.
And then I got clips of you today.
Apology.
No, you're
Why can't you just take my apology?
because you're a liar. You're a liar.
I'm not a liar.
Gotcha, scumbag.
I'm not a
Welcome to
liar.
Mexico, motherfucker. You ain't riding with me. Go ahead and swallow it. That's it.
okay, if
Peace.
you wanna do
Content.
that.
Go get you some content. All aboard. Go. You got anything in here? Alpaca? No.
Alright? It's pretty scummy.
You want to see scummy? Look at this right here. There's a reflection of a scumbag right there. Gotcha, scumbag. Yeah, okay. You? Hey, it's okay. I don't need you to promote me shit. Are you fucking kidding? You don't know nothing about me. This guy doesn't know that I got a job, that I make over. He thinks I don't got a job. That's how much he doesn't know. He doesn't know I make over fucking 70K a year. Peace, loser. You're a loser. It's the karma's already got you, bitch. You little bitch. And it's van life, you little fucker. Hey, come walk up me on LA, and I'll take you out. Have fun. Viva la Mexico, bitch. Hey, they don't like fake autism in Mexico. All right. Sorry about that, Andy. Welcome to Youngsville.
fans for life.
Oh,
Wolf
wow,
loves
that
French
sounds
fries. Hell
Here
yeah.
you go, Wolf.
Hell yeah, Wolf loves. Whoa.
You just gotta learn to catch.
I believe we actually are, but we are tonight, right here. We got Sean Quinn. It's like everybody else. Hell yeah. Chase it with some cheese whiz, Dolls Blues. Woo! Oh my gosh. Good God Almighty. Oh man, this is a thought. Hey, Virtual Tap House, appreciate it, bud. Thank you. JJ Kale, traveling light. Let's do this.
Yes.
Good. Yes, I love it. Nice. All right. That's too high up, man.
What up, guys? We're in the church with Young and Nene. How are you guys? What up?
Hello, hello, hello.
What's up, Twitch?
Twitch in the
How
house.
are we?
Hell yeah. Awesome. If you're not subbed to Burger Planet on Twitch, make sure you are. Real quickly, please jump over and check it out.
You're not missing much, guys. Don't worry about it.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, it's an invite-only kind of situation here, Chad. Looks like, oh, dang it. Oh, yeah.
The people that better in Young Street. Oh, hey, guys. How are you? Oh, we're live. Oh, hi, guys. How are you? Fuck. Hey, West Texas. You got in here first. Hello. Did you get in here because you're watching Young stream, so you jumped over? Was he in your stream? West Texas fan?
I've never seen him, not West Texas.
Okay.
I've been
Let's
to
see
West
if we got
Texas.
what we got over here with the.
What's
I
that
need a
thing?
different angle because we can't see everybody. There you go. Yeah,
Here,
come on
brother,
over.
I'll come over here.
Yeah, just let's move this.
Well, I can move my thing over here.
Standing on you.
Hey, come on over. You know what I mean? Check it out.
Yeah, there we go. Let's do this. This way we can all see everybody. Come
Yeah.
on. Hell yeah.
Well, my angle, my lens only gets so wide.
Here, this way. Here you go. Right there. Now we got it. Now we got it.
The other lens, I think it gets even wider, the one that they use on the other side. But then I won't be able to see the chat because I don't have extra.
You want an extra device? There's one right here. You can watch your.
Oh, really?
Does it have to have a Twitch app on it? Because these
You
don't.
You can add an app on
You can
it.
add it. Feel free.
Absolutely.
Hello, Twitch.
If it would look better, it's up to you.
Yeah, sure. What's up, guys? We're waiting for the notification. It just went out. Sweet. We should be able to get more people in soon. Usually takes a couple minutes.
Hey, is this thing good?
Yeah, I think it's
I'll throw this in juice.
Throw some juice in it. How are you guys? Welcome back. How are we? This is way too close to my face. I'm like, oh damn, it looked like when Ren and Stimpy and it gets close to the face, you can see like,
Yep.
there's like animals inside their pores of their face or something. Too close. Too close.
Great.
It's 11:36. It's late. We were gonna go live and do an acting thing. Then Young got this Dino Vape thing, and then this crazy $180 thing. One of his viewers got him. He's got a lot of stoner viewers, and they bought him this thing. This is $180. This thing's $60, and you put it in this thing, and it heats it up. You see how the light turns red? Turns red, and then that heats it up, and then you can vape your cannabis products or your CBD or your regular good old THC cannabis, which some of us have grown to enjoy. The People's Champ is live. Finally. Well, I've been live on Young's stream. We did a whole thing. So you guys want to check it out? You're going to have to go to Young's vlog on YouTube and check out our pencil breaking wrestling thing. You can actually go. Do you have the DVR on the VOD so
Yeah, they can
skim
scroll back a couple hours, and there it was at 8 o'clock, I believe, Central Standard Time.
Yeah.
So about 2 hours ago. Look at the colors that looks different on mine. It could just be the screen, I guess. I don't have the worm. Do I have got the daylight worm thing on my phone? I don't like blue light filter. No, I got that turned off. Good. Just could be the screens, I guess. Yeah. I don't mind mine. I guess it looks a little warmer. whites look cleaner on that one though. Like on the walls, like the white looks like whiter than whatever. It is what it is. You prefer THC? I prefer DHL. That's a great place for shipping. Yes. I like those DSLs. You know what I'm talking about. You know. Wait, is this a bunch of copyright music?
Will it kill you?
I'm trying not to do. I try to do like
Yeah, if it'll take you out.
original stuff.
Well, I mean,
Don't you got some original songs of your own stuff we could listen to?
I do, but I don't want to listen to it.
Man, I'd love to hear some of your older stuff.
Yeah, I got you.
Like, I haven't even heard like your real music. I've heard you like the Beatles thing and like the stuff you did for me, but I haven't even heard like your
Yeah,
original
there's
stuff.
tons.
What I heard earlier, you guys did last night or
My
whatever.
stuff will probably get flagged too, though, because it's.
What is it owned by another record company?
Well, it's on Downtown Music Publishing. Right.
It won't flag with that. It should.
Well, I've been shut down by.
But it'll shut your own thing down.
Yes.
Like the streaming your own music.
And that's when I can find the trolls.
Well, maybe
they'll say,
well, new songs that you write, just keep them, and you don't need those people. You can get it out yourself.
Right. Hell yeah. Well, look here, man. Let's see.
Tryhard Bangs is in here. Oh my God, he's legendary. Like every post that dude puts online, it goes viral. It's crazy. He knows people.
Hell yeah.
He's got a following on Reddit or something.
So you can't find you guys on this live stream. You can't find us on there. Well, you gotta go to Burger Planet on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to Twitch. It's a different.
What's Twitch, Young?
It's a different platform.
I thought that was just for video games.
Well, time will tell. We'll see. It looks like it's going good so far. It's looking, it's working. Yeah.
It's working great because I got 4 or 5 bars. There's a tower just up the street. I got 4 bars of signal. I'm good. I'm gravy. That's good for indoors.
He's got his Twitch stream rolling.
You'd let me touch your butt? Man.
See what's going on over here. But I got the
maybe,
Cheddar Church.
who knows? Maybe one day.
Right up there. It's on Cheddar Church YouTube. It's live right now. It's back up there in the corner. But
you can watch us look like tiny ants in this giant room on that stream. It's like you look and we're like this big on the screen. It's so big. There we are.
Hey guys. Shout out to each and every one of you in the chat. Big thanks.
Need a
to Trisha.
magnifying glass.
Yeah. Burger Planet.
What if you zoomed in a little more on like this back section, Young? On that camera, like just pinch zoom a little more, like closer into us, so they can see like. Then it might be like a more valuable angle for them if they can actually see things a little more.
Much love. Charles Richardson's
Or like bring it a little closer even.
I'm gonna sign out here. Everybody say goodnight. Nene, say goodnight.
You know me, micromanaging other people's
Come check us out.
business.
Come check us out on Burger Planet on Twitch. We're
Yes,
gonna be there right
we're
now.
on Twitch,
right?
guys.
Much love you.
What are you guys doing on the stream?
Yeah, well, we're gonna hang out. And we got our 24 hours.
Get ready for the boost. Oh yeah, we're just gonna jump over there. Like, I'm not watching Burger. We'll go watch you guys' games.
That can share the Cheddar Church 24-hour stream.
What's up, guys? We did some music. I got the Rode NTG video mic NTG hooked up. How's the audio sounding?
Everybody,
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Catch y'all soon. Trisha's World Madness.
Madness.
Hell yeah.
Shield drives in circles for hours.
That's madness.
What's the longest you've driven in a circle? Like
my
10
God.
minutes or something? Or
Oh, like 20,
20 minutes in a circle?
maybe 25,
Did
honestly.
you get sick?
No, you get a little bit lightheaded. And that's when I had to kind of call it quits. But, yeah,
20 minutes.
I'm trying to get up
Your
there.
wheels are all rubbed on the one side from turning right or left, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you
There
listen
is
to
a
that
guy.
song by Yes? I'll be around and round.
Yeah. We'd like to do the riot one round and round.
Round and what goes around comes around. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. Round and round. I'm gonna turn it down to 6. I had it at 7. How's that, guys? Does that sound we're getting a good audio feed? This new mic I got, it's the Rode Video Mic NTG. They ripped off Deity and then made like a little slightly better version of it. It's got audio gain on the back. It's $250, but I got it for like $220 or I think with shipping, or no, $210 with shipping.
Oh, that's not bad.
Well, I got it used, but it's like brand new. It's like whoever used it probably hooked it up once or something. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm not gonna make videos in it after all. Fucking A. I was drunk, bought a fucking microphone, I don't know. Love is a trap. You know, you sound like a real fun guy. Can you come to my birthday party and ruin it?
Might be a trap.
It's a trap. Oh no, this thing's making.
Hallelujah.
Oh, what's this thing?
You're getting donations over the testing. Hell yeah.
Hallelujah.
Said hallelujah. Look at the bats flying, everything. Look at the bats.
Oh my God, there's
Isn't that
bats flying everywhere.
They got 5 watching here. Young is cool. Hey, is anybody from Young's Vlogs in here? Anybody from Young's Vlogs in the house? Shout out to Young's Vlogs. You guys got to check out the Pencil Chop Championship from earlier. It was pretty fun. We did a wrestling kind of version skit with pencil chops. It was pretty dope. You're not going to want to miss it.
It was awesome. Actually, it was nice to have. What we're trying to do is have a kind of events throughout the week, like a big one, like a band each Friday or Saturday. And if they come in town a little early, try to get them to hang out.
Also made some music too. You can check out those songs I made. I actually made like 3 new songs tonight all on his stream.
He just sat there and created them.
And somehow I
Right there
made
out of thin air.
$47 just hanging out with Young tonight, not streaming.
Nice,
Which shout out to Vagabond and Josh 8K for donating to me a couple times. I appreciate that. Shout out. Help me get some gas money. Maybe they're in the chat. Maybe. They probably have better things to do. We're like, no, we're over here. Hey guys. They got audio on that too?
Yeah, they can hear us.
Okay. His name is Young's Vlogs. Young's Vlog. You're from P Dollar was from Young's stream. Nice. Yeah, I've seen you in my stream a bunch too. Show those Crocs.
Hell yeah. Gator.
Croc like Gator. Yeah, well in this case, I agree. Young has a real band hammer here, so if you got any, you don't want to get. Oh shit! All right. Okay. Did someone donate for me a new light?
All the movie cuts.
How much
They want to do it again another time, I guess.
Almost hit I hit that a little bit. Didn't break it. That's good. We live for Young Planet. Oh, nice. You gonna make some music? I did already on Young's stream. He said it's getting a little late. The neighbors don't like his music after 10, or he's just trying to keep it chill. So 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock we kind of shut
off. Is it 10 now? It's 10.
Yes, almost 11.
It's almost 11 because they're an hour ahead. Oh, so it's earlier than it is in the East Coast. Yeah. Didn't realize Twitch had filters. I like how this one makes you all look really old. It's not a filter. This is how we really look.
Shit.
I know, age is so great. I love it.
I might be the youngest one here. Are you younger than 38, Nini?
Yeah.
Burger, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I don't know. I thought you guys were about the same age. I don't know. I just thought you looked good for your age. I don't know. I thought you're 33. Okay. Thought you're 38, maybe. I don't know. How old are you, Young?
I'm 44.
You're 44?
I'm 42.
42? 46. Second youngest though. Young's got me hooked on this tea.
It's so good, man.
I guess he's starting to call. We already got 5
Sweet
members.
tea, baby, we out here jugging.
5 members, but if we all start hooking up, we're gonna build the colony.
Cheers, burger.
Is this a sex cult though? Or is it just like a normal one where no one gets to have sex but you?
Well,
No one should have sex except for me with all the women. It is God's will. He told me I am the chosen one.
I mean, it might have worked for David Koresh. I don't know.
How did that end? I don't think
Yeah, it ended great, didn't it?
man. Some of this shit's awesome.
You know some good ones. Feel free to throw them in here, please.
I don't.
But this one's not bad. This is not bad. It's like,
Feel that flow, flowing down the Rhine, coming down the line. If you got the time, pop and lock it, pure logic, passion in my mansion. Ooh, I got that flow, got that free life. Come on down to the west side, or if you got the time, rim and rhyme, we can get down, commit some crime, getting down. You know skateboarding's not a crime. Hell nah, just grinding, brah. Kick flipping and shit, dude, you know. Just got some new grip tape on my stick, bro. I'm flipping it. Kick flip, tray flip. Ooh, always flipping.
She want it burger. That's her like husband, so she wants it from him.
Yeah.
that's Big Boo.
That's Big Boo on YouTube. This is Trisha World of Madness. Young Hines, or no, Young's vlog, but his name is Young Hines. Goes by Young Vlogs. And then Nini Tangerine, or you on YouTube. Are you that on YouTube as well? And they have another one called Scuffed Van. Is that account still active, or is that kind of when you're
It's
traveling?
kind of chilling. This is the new one, Chatter Church.
Chatter Church, if you want to see 24-hour streams of just like
This room.
really tiny pictures of us sometimes
Look
like here.
like ants.
There
we
could be
really
a
do.
ghost, maybe. I don't know. So far,
Not much. Yeah.
it does show the whole room though.
Yeah. Gets it. There you go. Trisha's over there. Hell yeah.
Trisha's over there. Hey guys. Wow, it really shows you how big this fucking room is.
Yeah.
Like with that wide angle lens, you can actually see it
Hell yeah.
like more than you can with your eyes, you know, like farther. It's a big room. Oh, do you know how many square feet this is?
This particular room,
Or I mean this building,
probably around 25, close to that.
2,500 square feet. Wow. We went up to the bell tower. We went into the basement. Young was really scared. He put on a beekeeper mask and gloves and a jacket. I just brought a broom because I'm like, fuck it, dude. I used to go to the batting cages. I can take out a bat.
We did it. We went down
There were
there,
no
no
bats.
bats. I was really surprised.
I sat in a haunted chair that Young claims he doesn't know where it came from.
Yeah, it just appeared.
Is that true?
Yeah, here you
Or
went.
were you just fucking with
That
it?
one, if that one's good, I
Haunted
don't know if that
chair.
one's
I
as
sat
good as
in
this
it.
red one.
The ghost probably absorbed into me.
Whichever one you like. You use what you like. I always like that red one. It's got power to it.
What if Jesus comes back to live in that church?
Man.
I guess we'll have new roommates.
Yeah, shit would change around here. Wait,
What?
Jesus came back?
Jesus.
Yeah, hopefully bring some prostitutes over.
Man,
Bring over Mary Magdalene's friends and shit.
that'd be something.
Fuck yeah. Get some. I might drink some wine if Jesus came.
Got wine.
I know, but like Jesus's wine, it was like different. There was different stuff in it.
Something in it.
There was other stuff in it. His wine. You figured this out? Oh, you figured Twitch out? Good work. Welcome, T. Davis. First time on Twitch. Hey, you know her from your chat?
Yeah.
Thank you. What are your streams about, Fig Boo?
Usually around my city or at home.
You mostly IRL stuff?
Just grill them.
Nice.
Good
What kind
grill
of stuff
up.
do you grill up?
Steak,
Ooh, what's chicken steak?
chickens,
Oh, chicken. Some chicken. I've heard of chicken. What? Turkey.
fire strings,
Chicken fried steak.
Good fire string.
fire string,
Yeah, just
fire pit.
fire pit.
Phone stores and
Every
things.
yeah,
city
dude.
that went around
Shit's lit.
pre-COVID, around the city, did some
Trisha's scraping some paint off.
That's the therapy around here. That's the zen.
Whenever you need something to do, you can go scrape some paint off the walls. Like there's,
Yeah,
they're
y'all
trying to
can,
scrape. They found out there's like a fresco underneath this paint, so they're like exposing it little by little. And you can see some of it, like they've exposed all of this area, and there's some palm fronds painted in. It's pretty neat. So they're exposing that. There's a lot of work to do here. They've been here, what, 6 months? Have you been here 6 months or 5 months or almost 3 months? So they're getting things done little by little and, you know, tackling things project by project, but obviously pretty daunting task is a big project, and they don't really not hiring like a whole construction team. I guess you guys are gonna be doing most of it yourself.
Well, Cliff Burger, yes, you're nailing it. That's exactly what's happening.
They need like an army for this amount of... Hey, thanks Russ for subscribing. Shit, did I not bring my speaker? I forgot to bring my... I need a speaker. Go off.
Here's the JBL.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it power? Like, is it charged?
Yes. Sometimes I've had one of them.
Oh, the JBL? I've never had one. I have a Sony
Alright.
SBX something that I bought. That's like a little... It's kind of a bigger thing. Can. Oh, no, it connected to your phone. The music's coming out of this now. I gotta unpair.
I'll unpair this from that. This is unpaired.
He adding so many Bluetooth devices to my thing.
Oh! Got a sub over there. Hell yeah.
I did not do this right. Vintage turntable?
Shout out Stalls Blues.
Is this the... Do you hit the Bluetooth button to make it pair on this?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I didn't hold it long enough. Sorry guys, give me 1 second to get this speakers paired up so if we get a donation it'll go off. You never know. Might get one. No devices found. What the fuck? What am I doing right? I think I'm doing it right. Wait, you're still streaming. What's your other one? Is it? I think it's just reconnecting. It's connecting to somebody else's phone. That's why. One of these other devices. This one maybe, or what? It's connecting to this one. There we go. Oh. I know. It's not coming up for some reason. I don't think anything's connected to it now. Let's see if it comes up. It's still there. I think it's the pairing LED. Because I held the Bluetooth in for like 3 seconds. Saying no devices found. I can just go out to my van and grab mine, I guess, if this thing's there. For no reason not. I'm using the external mic. Yeah, that's why I need a speaker anyway, because it won't do the audio out of the phone if an external mic's plugged into it. Okay, I'll just run out to my car. I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be right back. If I'm sitting at this table or not. Oh, here it is. I didn't bring it. It's a meth den. This is not a fucking meth den, official Dylan. If it was, you'd be here. And you're not. Whoa, it's your mom. She's definitely had a crack baby named Dylan. Is this a homeless shelter? Obviously. They let me come camp out in the van in the fucking driveway. It is now that I got here. They have a house. They have a house next door. This is just an auxiliary space they have. Pretty cool. We could go watch her scrape paint if you want. Getting a little view on this side. I think. Yeah, there you go. A lot of paint to go on that. Well, it's hard not to get distracted on side quests on this mission. There's a lot of things to do. Yeah, prioritize what's most important. Get it sealed up good for winter. You'll appreciate that when you're freezing your balls off in here. I bet it gets pretty cold when it gets cold down here. Wonder what it'd take to get that boiler running. I'll take it. We had a guy come down who look at it.
He specialized in well, a little less than $1,000 in parts.
What do you got? What is this? This is the switch room?
That's your.
Oh, okay. Sick. Oh, okay. Check this out. If you do you can do set dark mode. There we go. That's another thing. Yeah. Good chat. This box is black. Not as bright. Alright, let's see what it looks like with the wide angle lens. Here's Nene, she's working on a painting. That's Young's girlfriend, basically wife. They've been together for over 10 years. They're just still waiting for marriage before they consummate the love, but maybe it might happen.
Mama said to wait.
Mama said, it's good to have values, Young. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Mama said to wait. Mama said, Mama said. I like the guy's bones. He looks really cool. He's got the most bones showing. That's why I like him the most, because it looks like that took a lot of time. What building am I in? Well, they bought a house and it had a church too, so they have a house and a church. Alright, let's see what it looks like from this. I feel like this, let's see what it, oh, it is a lot wider. Wow. Super wide. That's the way you use those cameras. I think the other image though is crisper.
Yeah.
very directional mic, so it's probably like not picking up anything. Can you guys even hear me right now? Why didn't you tell me the audio's fucked? That's alright. Yeah, but this is gonna be better. Now it's uh-oh. Oh, with the wide angle, you see that though. Shit. The fuzzy thing. Let's see. I don't think there's a way I can like turn it sideways. Fuzzy thing don't come up there. There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's good. We did it. We did it. All right. How's the audio now? Let's hear what it sounds like. Mic check. 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 Hello, everybody. Welcome to Burger Planet. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Burger Planet. Yeah, it sounds drumble. Is that just the audio? Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! Pretty good, right? Shout out to Stalls Blues, hell yeah. Medic Boot, hell yeah. Medic Boot, hell yeah. Shout out. Say medic or medic. It's hard. I can try different checks. Big Bill Live, says Vagabond. Technical difficulties.
Churches in a world of pain, pity, and madness.
That's exactly what she said. What's happening, y'all? Spam work. Hell yeah.
You like popping pimples and stuff too?
My grandma's like been watching that pimple popper show. I'm like, I can't get into it. Good God Almighty, a pimple popper show. All right, they're in a hurt for content. It's like, yeah. Oh, you're gonna try the? Oh, there's still some freshies for the dino. Freshie for the dino. Hey, where'd the grinder go? It's sitting over here, bub. Why are always your first inclination to blame Nene? She's a sweet angel. She's the only one that stuck by you if you're thick and thin. Young. The only one that can find the tea. She just finds the tea for you. She makes the tea for you, Young. Without her, you would have to make your own tea, and just you'd be a mess. She's the glue that keeps you together.
What does that mean when it says your message was deleted? It means your message got deleted.
You must have typed a word that I have like auto.
He's got a lot of words on the
deletes.
block for this.
Did you type ice? Did you type something?
And I felt it was very heavy.
It was a heavy one. Yeah. Well, there's reasons for each one.
Shout out to all the blues.
The tea, there's mind control in the tea. Hell yeah. You want some? Here. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong video. Problem is when I look at this, then I'm not looking at them, you know? Well, there's no way to
do it, man.
Well,
You're gonna have to.
It's like the delay is weird for me. I think I'm just gonna make it back how it was, just because it's a little tighter. Well, I'm just more used to it.
Okay, so big thing here, purity.
How pure is that tea?
Big Blue, you ever done much fishing? Yes, fishing.
I've been hogging.
You been hogging?
Fuck yeah. How do you think I met your mother? Shoo-wee! I filled up the trough and she came running. Biscuits and gravy. That's what she liked. I said, I like how you ain't all busted, and she said, I like how you ain't a son of a bitch. And I said, kiss me, stupid. And she said, you motherfucker, I'm gonna kiss you. It was on. sitting with us now.
Here, I'm not gonna need it.
Yeah, kill it, boy.
Save the battery.
That's right. Save it for another. Young's been streaming like 8 or 10 hours in here. He started at like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. or something crazy. And we were up until like, what, about 3 a.m.? Yeah, if you want to, I was streaming with him last night. We didn't do too much crazy stuff last night. We just kind of talked and hung out, shared some stories. It was more lit today.
Try a Dynavap?
Oh, yeah, do I? Whoa, 1P dollars. Hey, you don't bring stuff like that. Okay, time that guy out. We're not, I'm not dealing with it. We're going to have to do a timeout. I'm not dealing with your trolls, bud. All right, thank you for timing him out, whoever did that. Perhaps it was Nix. Thank you, Nix, for medic boo. Yeah, it doesn't matter how long. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Talk trash about people like that and stuff. I saw the way you were saying that. Not good. Let's do a test and see what it sounds like if I take off that windscreen. If it's like, I'll go do it. Right here. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Pretty tight delay. It makes most of them encode quicker. That's Twitch. That's just on Twitch, probably. That's just on Twitch, probably. Oh, it's getting like blue. Because it's so fast, it's getting in the vocal loop. Get it farther away from the pick it up. Alright, I'm gonna try and test.
Hello?
Yes?
Neil?
Yes.
You are so goddamn boring.
Okay, then turn it off and find a life, Sarah. Get your finger out of it. That must be Mr. Max, you know it? Got to be. Absolutely got to be. You notice that? Like a mother-husband ducktail team. Well, something like that it sounded like. They're getting surly now. I am so damn boring, and he's been listening for the last 6 weeks waiting for something to excite him, okay? Sir, if I were you, I wouldn't hold your breath or anything else. Right. Go back to that last call, because we do have jillions of new listeners all across the state, most of them who are finding it by accident. But I got to tell you, that last guy that we had, that sour, disgusting, old, smelly, moldy, grotesque, toe jam-filled, walking death, that's the problem with this whole area. That's what this whole town is all about, walking death. Ah, you're so boring. I mean, stop and think about that, okay? That old geezer was on there, God only knows how long, waiting on hold for the opportunity of sharing his misery and filth and bad breath and smelly gums with all the rest of our audience to tell me how boring I am. But he can't even find a good shuffleboard tournament today. That's how exciting his life is, okay? How about a gallon and a half of fresh squeezed prune juice and just grip that bowl, man, with all your might and just sit there all day long, and probably the best thing that's happened to you in years might just happen, okay? In fact, probably if you bring your little transistor into the magic room and sit it on the floor right next to the bowl, I'm telling you, between that and about 2.5 gallons of good prune juice, maybe spiked with a little bit of cinnamon, that'll do it, man. It'll a moving experience. Might even cleanse those brains a little bit, okay, pal? God, we have had it with old, crotchety, nasty, filthy, vulgar, miserable people whose philosophy in life is misery loves company. They're unhappy with everything. They're unhappy to be alive. They hate their neighbors. They hate their families who have long since deserted them, and it's easy to understand why. And so their whole goal is to run around and be professional yentas and spread their misery like a wildfire out of control. But you know, the good part of it is, sooner or later, and probably in many cases sooner,
They're going to be pushing up daisies, okay? And we're going to come by over there in Hallandale and dance a Kazatsky on your graves. Every goddamn one of them. How do you like that? We're going to dance. We're going to dance the hurricane of horror right on your grave, okay, sir? And we're going to stand there and, like, dump right on the cement. That's what we're going to do, okay? I'm going to bring my dogs on a long leash after I feed them 2-3 gallons of prune juice. And cover you with what you relate to best. My psychotic, decadent, grotesque, smelly friend, you. Let's go to Lakeland. Hello.
Hey, yeah.
How you doing?
I had a question.
Yeah.
How do you put labels on people?
What does that mean? How do you put labels on people? You know how they put like labels
personally, yes, you personally, putting labels on people.
What does that mean, sir?
Well, what I'm talking about is like Clarence Thomas, you're calling him fascist.
Right.
Well, how can he be fascist?
Because he is. I mean, it's you base your judgments on people by what they do and by the when they're on the Supreme Court, by the rulings that they hand down and by the writings and the ramblings and the teachings and the preachings. And to me, he is a fascist, right-wing piece of crap is what he is.
Well, why do you have to use such foul language on the radio?
There is nothing foul about it. Are you another one of these geeks that just wants to call and tell me what I should say? Do you not enjoy this program, sir?
I'm just disappointed in the way you talk about Rush and all the
listen
people
to me.
around
I don't see. Not everybody
these
agrees with you. That may come as a great shock to you, my super patriotic friend. But there are people who have very strong, differing points of view. And as of today, and it's a miracle, but we still have the freedom to express our point of view, whether you like it or not.
And I'm one of them.
You're one of what?
One that likes to express his point of view, and I do not believe
which is
you're
what?
expressing a very good one myself.
I don't give a crap whether you like it or not.
That's all.
I'm not here asking your approval, okay? Asking your seal of approval whether you like my opinion or not. This is not even an opinion show. This is a fun show, okay?
Yeah, well,
and you're about as much fun as cancer of the colon, okay?
Hey, well, let me tell you something.
Yeah, you tell me something now, okay? Give me a good talking to. Okay, here we go.
Mr. Alan Combs.
Yeah.
You compared to him so well.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, you don't know who that is?
I don't have any idea who that is.
Alan Combs, radio talk show host, nationwide.
Yeah, never heard of him.
Never heard of him?
Never heard of him. I have no interest in that crap.
Well, that just goes to show me where you're coming from.
What is that? Where I'm coming from, okay? I'm an uneducated fool because I'm not a talk show groupie and sit around and listen and wait for hang my whole life on who says what on the radio.
I see your point.
I want to tell you, sir, I want to tell you something, okay? That fat Rush Limbaugh, all he is Mr. Entertainment, okay? With all his right-wing ramblings and his anti-homeless and all he is just a money-making fool, okay, sir? So it's just a radio show.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yeah, you already asked me a question. You didn't like the first answer. How are you going to like this one?
Well, I'm fixing to find out.
You're fixing to find out.
Why is it that you're against what Rush believes? Personally.
Because not everybody has the same opinion, sir. And you know what else I'm against? Boring calls from right-wing slime balls is what I'm against. What an asshole. Why is it that I'm against it? Is that a brilliant question? Why is it you don't like vanilla ice cream? See, this is like talking to a rock, these people. How can you not agree with what I think? Oh, God, is it pathetic or what? I have more intelligent conversations with my dogs than I just had there, okay? M-I-E-S-U-L
M-I-E-S-U-L? F-U-L-S-U-L?
F-U
F-U-L?
F-U-L-O-F-F-S-H.
What kind of name is that?
Schloimy.
Schloimy is only S-H-I-L-O-M-I.
No. What are you talking about? You're talking slang now. You want me to spell it for you the right way, or you want to spell slang?
Well, how
People don't put a sign under.
are in this thing?
What?
What is S-H-I-L-L-O-I-M-I-D-U-M?
F-U-P-R-I-C-U. Next time.
Wait.
I don't want to talk to no dead people today. I'm on the diet. I want to know where to get the goddamn bread. Get out of here already, okay? Make the bread. You got a lot of time on your hands. Get the recipe in the back of the book and then... Get out of my face, you old, decaying piece of sewage, you. Get out of here. If you want to start with me on that goddamn diet again today, man, I got real news for you. I don't want to hear about that. Let's talk about it like once a week, like at the end of the week, and see how everybody's doing. I'm not turning this into a doctor show, okay? Here's a mobile in Aventura. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. And?
And what? I'm waiting to speak to Neil.
You are speaking to him.
No. Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so am I.
All right, well, quick question. I just started this diet.
Yeah.
Very happy with it.
Are
but
you on
one quick
are you on a
question.
speakerphone?
Yeah, can you hear
Get
me?
off the speakerphone. Pick up the damn instrument, man.
All right, wait. Is that any better?
No.
Well, I'm trying.
Go ahead.
All right.
And quit screaming.
Sorry. I need 1 cup of coffee a day. Can I have it?
Thanks to TravelInsurance.com, you're finally free to choose the right travel insurance for your trip. You can compare different providers, plans, and prices. Compare your options and find the right plan for your trip. TravelInsurance.com. Travel insurance made easy.
Fort Lauderdale. Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Neil?
Yes.
You are so goddamn boring.
Okay, then turn it off and find a life, sir, and get your finger out of it. That must... crap. Here's Hallandale. Hello?
Yes, this is Shlomi Schmaltz. I wanted to thank you. We couldn't understand why all these fat people were lined up outside our door.
Mm-hmm.
And I said it was because of Neil Rogers.
Yeah, and they came in their boat.
We are a nitrite-free store.
Boat of them, yeah.
Except for the keto sticks. They're loaded with nitrate.
Yeah, I'll bet. And the bananas.
Thanks, Neil.
Okay. There's Schleimy for you, okay? He's doing it. They're mobbing him.
Get up! Get up! I'm rolling. They own the scene. Get up! Machine. Get up! Get up! Come on, rolling. Get up! Rolling. They own the scene. I can't get up! Machine.
Get on up. I'm having chest pain. Chest pain.
Get up! Get up! Get up!
Get on up.
Get up!
Get on up.
Get up!
Get on up.
Get up!
Get on up. You said
Get
that.
up!
That is so fucking funny.
I don't think she's gonna. What we're doing for you, I really should read this memo on here. I don't care whether it says not for broadcast anyway. It is the most stupid, idiotic piece of swill. And then, you come in here and you look through the copy file, and it's the same stuff. Even Ben Franklin would be embarrassed by this stuff. In fact, before he was born is when most of this stuff was written. Here's Miami. Hello?
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Hey, did you hear what happened to those carjackers in Broward?
No.
Oh, man. They go to carjack this guy in a Lexus, and they put a gun to his head, and they put him in the trunk.
Yeah.
So they're driving off a couple miles out, and they hear some noises in the trunk, and they get off, and they thought he had a cellular phone with him. So they open the trunk, and the guy has 2 revolvers pointed at them. Shooting away.
All right.
One for the good guy.
I'm falling, and I can't get up.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Beautiful.
All right, just called to tell you that.
Thanks for the good news, pal. Chalk up one for the good guys, or the good guys. See, it goes to show you, keep some loaded weapons in your trunk at all times. And if you have a vet, I guess you got a little problem. Stick them under the seat. And when I went to put, and of course, before I talk about my satellite dish, which this is about my 4th or 5th episode, since I am a habitual abuser and violator of the satellite world. See, part of the problem with you assholes in the city of Plantation is that you have this incestuous relationship with the worst cable company in the history of mankind, Continental Cable. And when you're moving from one house to another one, what you do is you call the phone company and you tell them you're going to move and do this, no problem. Call the electric company, and you call up the satellite, cable company, Continental in this case, and tell them you're going to move. And you say to the cable company, here's my new address, and this bimbo on the other end of the line says, we don't show that in the computer. It must be a new house. And I said, yeah, it's a new house. What's the problem? It's not like out in the middle of the Everglades somewhere. It's a new house, but it's in a neighborhood. I'm sure the cable is... Well, we'll have to get back to you when we go out. We have to check it out. Send our survey people out. I said, well, how long will that be? This is a couple weeks before I closed on my house. She says, oh, well, could be a week, could be a month. Could be like if you live long enough, we'll get back to you. Like they said in network, I'll get back to you, Diana. Well, guess what? It's the 10th of goddamn March, and they still haven't gotten back to me, okay? So I had very good reason to believe that unless I installed the satellite dish on the day that I moved in and applied for it at the same time, which I've done before, and is evidently not a problem in the great city of Plantation, where you can't pick your nose without getting a permit, I assumed that I'd be doing the legal thing, and I wanted to make sure that I'd have at least some television reception. Because I had no way of knowing whether the cable would be in that house or not, which, as it turns out, it's in there. Now, Continental Cable don't know that. I'm not stealing it because I'm still paying for it because they still think I'm at the other place because I haven't ever had it disconnected. I could be waiting 6 months from Sukkot for a call from Continental Cable to tell me whether or not they might give me the great honor of hooking up my cable. For all I know. And I'll say it again. I moved into this house on the 13th of February. Today is the 10th of March. It's almost a month later. I've still never had a call from the Continental Cablevision people who have this incestuous contract with the city of Plantation to control what comes over my television set. That's part number one, okay? We got to do a break, and I'll tell you. I mean, this is just incredible. It's the last damn straw, okay? That they had a kangaroo court meeting last night after notifying me at 6 p.m. on Thursday that I once again was a repeat violator with my satellite dish. And they have a meeting last night, which I'm told, oh, don't worry about it. Sent my lawyer up there, the satellite guy goes up there. Come home from the racetrack last night and find that I've been fined $3,000 by the city of Plantation. You can go out and commit a first-degree misdemeanor in Dade County, and it's the maximum fine is $1,000 and a year in jail. But you put up a satellite dish and have it up there for 12 days without them putting in for the permit, and it's $3,000. And by the way, that was very kind of them because originally it was going to be $500 a day, $6,000. But because they decided maybe that was a little excessive, it's really a generous deal. Only $3,000 in the great fascist city of Plantation where they should only croak. A satellite dish is an antenna. Federal government says you've got a right to have an antenna to pick up signals that are up there in the sky. That's your right. You've got a right to have it. And unless it's some kind of an eyesore, unless it represents some kind of a threat or a danger or hazard, there isn't any way in the world that any municipality or city, except for the fact that they're in bed with the cable companies, that they should have the right to tell you what you can put up. When you put up a rotor antenna on your roof, remember in the old days before there was cable, we always used to put rotor antennas or regular antennas, stationary ones, up on the roof. And some of them were ugly, some of them were, none of them were like designer. They were not beautiful. They were antennas. And nobody had to go and get a permit. Nobody had to go ask somebody's permission. May I please put an antenna up on my roof? And is it going to have to look like this? Everybody put up a damn antenna. They spent whatever they had to do, and they brought in a TV technician, and he put it up there, and you had an antenna, and you watch your television set. That's your right. And the federal government says you've got a right to have an antenna. And a satellite dish is an antenna with a cone on it. That's all. It's a bigger antenna. That's all it is. And they've got these regulations about the grounding has to be like this, and it has to be so many feet from here, and the easement and this, and you still go ahead and do it, and they're still not happy with that. I'd like to know how many people have ever been fried by a satellite dish. I'm sure my neighbors are in great jeopardy many, many yards away from me because I have a satellite dish in my yard. We're protecting the neighborhood now. First of all, there's no electricity that goes through a satellite dish, you bozos, you dummies, you idiots. A satellite dish is an antenna. It just picks those signals up out of the sky and it runs through there on a cable into your television, into your receiver, into your television set. That's it. And if lightning strikes, guess what? Your equipment blows out. That's all. Nobody gets injured. Nobody gets hurt. No fires, no pain, no strain. The neighborhood don't go down with the Lizzie Borden and the cow. So you people don't even know what the hell you're talking about, but in every city, every municipality, they're in bed with the cable company. In addition to which, in Plantation, they're out to get Neil Rogers because it's fashionable these days. So let's really give him a dose of his own medicine because he's a son of a bitch, okay? Let's really give it to him. Now, do you assholes in Plantation really believe that I'm going to pay you $3,000? Because of someone else's negligence? Because a permit wasn't applied for when I was told that it was, for whatever the reasons might be. And that's all being looked into and examined with a microscope as I speak right now. I'm not going to do any condemning of the people at the satellite company or anybody else till I have all the facts on that. And as one of the members of the board said, according to my attorney last night, these things are routinely continued for a few days. There's no reason to believe that the satellite dish isn't going to pass all the requirements, get the permit. They're continued so that the homeowner, the individual, has the opportunity to straighten it out without imposing ridiculous fines. $3,000 because the satellite violator is at it again, endangering and jeopardizing the beautiful city of Plantation and the acres, frustrating his neighbors. Even his dogs are pissed off, man. My dog dogs are pretty happy about it because beside the Melaleuca tree, it's a nice spot at the base of the satellite dish for them to pee, okay? Although I think on the desk at that meeting last night would have been a much better...
What's up?
The leaves so green, here we come a-wandering, so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you your household too. And God bless you and send you a happy new streets of this fair village, greetings. I have been known by many names. Some even call me Santa Claus. But here, in the United Kingdom, I am Father Christmas, and I bid you welcome. We're gathered today to toll the devil's knell. One stroke for every year since the birth of Christ. Oh, now let's see, what was I? 65, 66, 67. I beg your pardon. Might you people tell me what year?
Ah, lovely. Now, when you are in Italia and you hear us wish to you Buon Natale, we are wishing to you Merry Christmas. See, Merry Christmas is Buon Natale. Andiamo, come I have a story for you today. My name is La Befana, and I am a witch. Uh-oh. But I'm a very good witch, see? My name, La Befana, means gift giver. I am the gift giver in my country, in Italia. So, if you have been very, very good, La Befana brings you toys and goodies and sweets, yes? Now, in America, I know that you have a different gift giver. No? Is that right? Who brings you toys at Christmas time? Oh, my goodness, Santa Claus. Well, I must tell you a secret. I have been bringing gifts down the chimneys of the Bambini a long time before old St. Nick was even a twinkle in his mama's eye, huh? Now, your Santa Claus, what does he fly upon? You have a sleigh, yes, with the reindeer. Yes, a sleigh and magic reindeer. Now, Befana does not have a sleigh. So, what do you suppose Befana flies on? On broom! Oh, you think? You think she flies on a broom? She's on a broomstick. See, because I am a witch. Ah! 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 I'm being very scary right now. No? Not scary? Not even a little? Like when you're afraid you're going to get underwear for Christmas? Maybe. Oh. Now, when does your Santa Claus come to visit you? Yes, he comes on the Christmas Eve. See, do you know when La Befana comes to visit you? January 1st. Ah, lovely. Yes, yes. I wait a little while after Christmas, and in January, I visit you on a very special night called Eve of the Epiphany. And would you like to know why? Why? Oh, very good. This is my story. Once upon a time, more than 2,000 years ago, I am living in a lonely little cottage at the edge of a great highway. Many caravans of camels pass me all the time. And one day I am sweeping in front of my little cottage, and a group of strange men comes up to me, to La Befana, and they are so exotic, you know. Oh, they are from a very far away place. They look so very rich. They're dressed up, they're like kings and everything. And they speak to little old me. Well, you can imagine how they are talking. They have a funny words. They are words La Befana does not know. But the men are so excited. Oh, they point this way and that way. And the one word they say that I remember, they say Bethlehem. You've heard this before? Yes, it's good to know the Bethlehem after all the stories. But way back then, I do not know what the Bethlehem is. But the men talk to me with their hands. Ah, this La Befana understands. And they say to me, the big star up in the sky is there to tell them that a great king has been born in the Bethlehem, and they are following his star. Now I understand. See, La Befana has seen the star It is why the sky is so bright these last few nights. And I was beginning to be a little bit irritated with it because, you know, was keeping me awake at night. But I was so excited, yes, caught up in the story to find the young king that the strangers asked me to go with them. And for a moment, I am filled with such a longing to follow the star. And then I think to myself, what? Oh, La Bafana, you're fatso. You're crazy. Camels and stars and strange men in the middle of the night. That's never a good idea, okay? So, I say to these men, no, I am sorry, but La Bafana, she cannot come with you. So the strangers go to the Bethlehem without me. But I stand outside in the night for a while and I look up at the stars and I wonder if... No. And a few days later, a young shepherd comes running into my village. He says to me, "Hey, La Bafana, how come you're not going to the Bethlehem? Everybody is talking about the baby king that was born in a poor little scrape of a..."
Switch to Google Fi Wireless and get 25 gigabytes of high-speed hotspot tethering per month.
How's everyone doing today? All right. Nagila hava, Nagila hava, Nagila venismecha. Hava, Nagila hava, Nagila hava, Nagila venismecha. Hava neranena, hava neranena, hava neranena venismecha. Hava neranena, hava neranena, hava neranena venismecha. Shalom, everyone! My name is Zachary, and I am so excited to celebrate Hanukkah with all of you here at the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays. I have a love of travel. And in my travels, I've learned that people in different places and cultures celebrate Hanukkah in their own way. And now I get to share what I learned with all of you. You know, a lot of people think that Hanukkah is a very serious and somber, holy holiday, and that's not completely true. In fact, Hanukkah is the only Jewish holiday not even specifically mentioned in the Torah, our holy book. Hanukkah is actually a joyful holiday, celebrating a victory and a miracle. Now, it all began in 166 BCE. A small band of Jews known as the Maccabees defeated the large and powerful Assyrian army, driving them out of Jerusalem and reclaiming the Holy Temple. After the battle, the Maccabees rededicated the temple and relit the eternal candle, which is required to burn in Jewish synagogues at all times. They only found enough oil to light the candle for one day. Yet, by a miracle, the candle burned bright for 8 days, long enough for a messenger to return with more oil. This is why we now celebrate 8 days of Hanukkah. Now, during the 8 days and nights of Hanukkah, families gather together. We eat. We sing songs. We eat. We exchange presents. Oh, by the way, did I mention? Yeah, we eat. Specifically, we eat potato latkes and jelly donuts. Both foods cooked in oil to remind us of the oil that kept the candle burning for the Maccabees so long ago. We also light the candles at the Hanukkah, a 9-branch menorah. At sunset on the first night, we light 2 candles. The center candle, called the shamash, and the candle furthest to the right. The shamash is the servant candle. It serves as a reminder for each of us to be a light shining into a dark world. The next night, we light the shamash of the first 2 candles, and so on, until the 8th night, when all the candles are lit and burning bright.
Light the first of 8 tonight. Furthest candle to the right. Light the first and second too. When tomorrow's day is through. Then light 3 and then light 4. Every dusk light one candle. Till all 8 burn bright and high. Honoring a day gone by. In my family, like so many other families around the world, our tradition was to exchange presents immediately after lighting the candles. And my parents always gave us kids the biggest presents on the first and the last nights. Nights in between were, I guess you could say, for much smaller presents. School supplies, clothes, an extra fancy pair of socks. Check out these sweet babies I got last year. Yeah, you can see them all the way back there, can't you? Yeah, you can't miss them. And we got some of the Hanukkah staples. Chocolate coins called gelt, and of course, dreidels. Now a dreidel, if you didn't know, is a 4-sided spinning top. Much like this one here, just not nearly as huge. On each side is a Hebrew letter. Nun, Gimel, Hey, and Shin. My sisters and brothers and I would each take some of our Hanukkah gelt and put it into a pot. Then one at a time we would spin the dreidel. If the dreidel landed on Nun, we had nothing. If it landed on Shin, we had to add another one of our chocolate coins to the pot. If it landed on Hay, we got half the coins in the pot, and if one of us was lucky enough for the dreidel to land on Gimel, we got all the chocolate gelt. Now, while we played, we would sing the classic dreidel song. I'm sure you've heard it before, and I can sing it for you now, but I think I might need some help. Does anyone want to help me out with the classic dreidel song? Yeah, I saw your hand go right up. What is your name? Annabelle. Give it up for Annabelle, everyone. Annabelle, do you know the classic dreidel song? You do. Great. Now, don't worry. I will take care of most of the words, okay? I just need you, Annabelle, to be in charge of one very important word. Do you think you can guess what that word is? I'm giving you a big hint. There it is. There it is. She's quick. So when I raise the dreidel high in the air, I need you to say nice and loud for everyone to hear. There it is. Let's try it with the song. I have a little. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then I will play. Oh. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then I will play. Let's try it really fast now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then I will play. Give it up for Annabelle. Thank you so much. That was awesome. I've always loved my family's Hanukkah tradition so much. And that's why I was thrilled to get out in the world and see how different families in countries far from here celebrate this joyous holiday. Did you know that in Yemen and North Africa, they make the 7th night of Hanukkah a celebration of women? They call it Chag Habanah, the holiday of the daughters, in honor of the strong women connected to the Jews' battle for freedom. On this night, the synagogue is open just for women to come and worship the Torah, to dance and bless their daughters and fellow Jewish women. In Turkey, on the last night of Hanukkah, some families celebrate a holiday they call merenda, which literally translates to snack. The night is basically a giant potluck. Jewish families travel to each other's homes, sharing home-prepared dishes and food. I told you we like to eat. On this day, children will collect flour from their neighbors while chanting and singing, "Give us flour so that God will give you life." And speaking of music, in Argentina, many Jews speak in a Judeo-Spanish language called Ladino. And there's an old Ladino song that Argentinians sing to celebrate Hanukkah. It's called Ocho Candelicas, which in English translates to 8 little candles.
I chose Arizona State University because of the faculty. The professors are highly respected in my field. I don't think I could have found that anywhere else.
Would you like to hear some of it? Ocho candelas para mí. Ana Julita está aquí. Ocho candelas para mí. Oh, candelicas, candelicas, 3 candelicas, 4 candelicas, 5 candelicas, 6 candelicas, 7 candelicas. Ocho candelas para mí. Beautiful Hanukkah is here. Hanukkah songs and traditions out there in the world. Yet it seems, no matter where in the world you are, Hanukkah is about remembering the miracle. It's about remembering to be a light and celebrating with food, fun, but most importantly, family. Clap along with me here on this one. Don't be shy. There we go. Each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Chag Sameach. Happy Hanukkah. Please enjoy the rest of your day here at the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays.